come to sit in a comfortable seat for you and let's play a yoga story. You might like to have a balance buddy for one of our postures. So take a moment. It could be a book, a stuffed animal, a stone you have that can stay still. Find your crisscross applesauce, half lotus, 1 foot up on one thigh, or full lotus Padmasana, 2 feet on 2 thighs. Bring your hands to your heart center and make some energy, make some energy, make some energy, and breathe. Make some energy, make some energy, make some energy, and breathe. One more. Make some energy, make some energy, make some energy, and breathe. Make a wishing cup, make a wishing cup, make a wishing cup, and wish. One wish into your cup. Send that wish way high up to the sky. Catch what you need to make it come true. Some moonbeams, some stardust, some sunshine, some rainbows, raindrops, and bring them all the way back down and drink them up and place them in your heart for safekeeping. Slow, steady breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. The first creature of our story has wings, and I've even seen some tiny yellow ones in my garden already. It is a butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together, please. Hold on to your toes or your ankles and fly like a butterfly. Fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly in the sky. Fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly in the sky. Do butterflies sleep? How would you sleep if you were a butterfly? Sleep like a butterfly, sleep like a butterfly, sleep like a butterfly through the night. Sleep like a butterfly, sleep like a butterfly, sleep like a butterfly through the night. Time to wake up. Stretch like a butterfly, stretch like a butterfly, stretch like a butterfly up so high. Stretch like a butterfly, stretch like a butterfly, stretch like a butterfly in the sky. Well done. What do butterflies eat? Nectar from flowers. That's our next pose. Make a flower. But first we need to find our butterfly tongue. Let your tongue come out and curl it or roll it. And breathe through that roll. Did you know this is a good breath to do if you're feeling angry or hot and you need to find some calm? You breathe through your butterfly tongue. Now, if your tongue is not curling or rolling, no worries. Let your tongue come out and breathe across the top of it. Or try the roll. And now let's go into our flower. Your feet are still together. Your knees are out to the side and your hands come in the middle and go underneath your legs. And then with your hands and your arms under your legs, you start to push into your fingers and maybe your toes and start to lift your legs. Oh, this is a tricky one for our belly muscles, and breathe. And breathe. If you roll out of your flower, come back into it. Try again. Remember, this is a practice. Yoga has no finish line. It's not a race. And release out of your flower to give your knees a great big hug. Breathing in, breathing out. What's next? I see a cow. Come into table pose. Let your palms press down and your fingers spread wide. Your knees are under your hips, and if you like, you may tuck your toes under, or you could press the tops of your feet down. On your inhale, move into your cow. And then there's another animal. On your out breath or your exhale, move into your cat. Cow as you breathe in. Cat as you breathe out. Remember, if your elbows are very, very straight, give them a little bend. Next time you move into cat stay, and imagine you could shake out your yeses, and imagine you could shake out your nose, and all of the hurries and the worries empty out as you breathe. On an inhale, look up, and we'll go down to the mat onto our bellies. Your hands might come in front a bit, your knees might move back a bit, and then as your hips come down, we'll take an airplane ride to the next pose. So you may rest your chin or your forehead, arms come long out like wings, tops of feet are down, and on your in-breath lift everything but your belly and fly your aircraft to the next pose. Oh my goodness, I think we're going to a place called India. Have you heard of it? And once we've arrived, our hands rest. You can let one side of your head rest, your arms rest a moment. Slow, steady inhale. Slow, steady exhale. Please lift your head and let the other side rest. Slow, steady inhale. Slow, steady exhale. Bring your head back to center, hands near your chest, and let me see where we've arrived. We took our airplane, and yes, I see a creature that slithers on the ground. Your hands come near your chest. Can you guess what it is? It's a cobra snake. My legs are long, my elbows have a tiny bend. This is another place where some of us have really straight arms and we want those elbows to have a tiny bend. And sometimes we make cobra sounds with cobra circles. Did you know that breathing we do in yoga. We call it Ujjayi breath. It translates from the yoga language, Sanskrit, to English as the sound of the serpent. Come back to center. And now, as you find your table, the next pose is dog. Some of us know it as downward facing dog. Again, look at your fingers. See your fingers spread wide, toes tuck under, and now pull your belly muscles in and up as you lift up and back and turn your body into the shape of a triangle. You can bend one knee. You may bend the other knee. You may press both heels toward the floor and press your hips toward the wall behind you. Go ahead and let out a sigh. Breathe in and sigh. One more. Breathe in and sigh. Look to your thumbs, press into your fingers, and walk your fingertips to your toes. Find half forward fold, find full forward fold. Breathing here. And reach your arms out, up, and all the way over your head until your hands come down the middle where you balance the brain. The next pose needs your balance buddy. I have my pine cone, so get your balance buddy, put it, not too close, not too far, for tree pose. In yoga language, we call this Vrikshasana. You may use the wall if you'd like. The foot closest to the wall grounds through the four corners. Remember, 2 in the top, 2 in the heel, and the other knee bends. Choice 1, toes down, heel on your shin. Choice 2, full foot under your knee. Choice 3, full foot above your knee. And some of you, I know, are working on choice 4, half lotus in the tree pose. One hand to your heart. Slow, steady breathing, maybe 2. Are you gazing softly to your balance buddy? The idea is your balance buddy doesn't move. And if you gaze to something that doesn't move, it helps you find your balance. Maybe one hand to the wall as you grow a branch. Maybe 2 branches. Let those branches blow in the wind. Remember to stay flexible, trees, so our branches don't break. And come out and shake it out, wiggle it out, shake it out, wiggle it out. Remember, the rule in yoga is what we do on one side, we want to do on the other. So this time I'll use my statue as my balance buddy. Other foot grounds. Choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, or choice 4. See what works for you. Remember, you have choices. You can change your mind. 1 hand to your heart center, or 2. Maybe grow a branch, or 2. Remember to let your branches blow in the wind. Stay strong. Be flexible. And come out the way you came in. Well done. Nice big balloon breath in. Nice big balloon breath out. Did you know that some boats are made of wood? And wood comes from trees. Trees really do help us a lot. They even help our breathing. Boat pose. Please climb into your boat. You may hold on. You may let go and row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Give those knees a hug. Press down through your seat. Pull up through your belly. Make that spine nice and long. Let's row again, backwards this time. You may hold on, you may let go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Well done, give those knees a hug. Breathe in, breathe out. Aha, we've arrived near the deep blue sea. And I see another creature, a crab. The rule for crab pose is your hands come behind you. See if your fingers will point towards you. Your feet are a little bit in front of your knees, and then you press down and lift your seat up for crabs in the moonlight, crabs in the moonlight, crabs in the moonlight, in the moonlight. Crabs in the moonlight, crabs in the moonlight, crabs in the moonlight, in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight, in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight, in the moonlight. Inhale, lift your hips. And exhale, release. We're nearing the end of our yoga story. I see a creature who sometimes has a mane if it's a papa. Without the mane, it's most likely a mama. It looks a little bit like a creature you might have in your house, but it's much bigger. It's the lion or the lioness. Find your way to the back of your mat if you have one. If not, no worries, just move back a little bit. Sit on your haunches, and on the count of 3, our eyes will get really big, our tongue will stick out, and we'll roar after the count. 2, 3. And we pounce. Let's do 2 more. When we roar, it's really good to help us release anything that might be stuck in our throat. So you might even feel like you need a tissue, or you might have to use the bathroom to cough up anything that comes up, and that's good. We want that to get out of your body. After 3. One more. And finally, it's time to rest in a pose named for a creature I see in my backyard as well. I think she's a mama hopping around, tending to her nest, and soon, did you see? It's a rabbit or a bunny. And soon there will be baby bunnies in my backyard. I'm excited. So it's like child's pose. You can let your head rest, your arms rest next to you. Slow, steady breathing. And now your fingers interlace behind you. That's a little tricky. And when you breathe in, you start to lift your arms and your seat, and you actually roll toward the back of your head so your neck can have a nice big stretch. Are you breathing? Breathing in, breathing out. And release. And finally, it's time to take a yoga rest. Sometimes we call it a magic carpet ride. You may rest on your belly if you'd like. You may also rest on your side if that's comfortable. Of course, you may rest on your back. Rest your fingers and your toes. Rest your ankles and your wrists. Rest your knees and your elbows. Rest your hips and your belly. Rest your breathing and your heart. Rest your shoulders and your mouth. Rest your nose and your eyes. Rest your ears and your hair. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes around your ankles and your wrists in one direction and then in the other. Bend your knees and your elbows and rub the bottoms of your feet together and the palms of your hands. Let your feet rest and cup your hands over your eyes or your ears and breathe. Give your knees a great big hug and remember to love yourself and rock and roll all the way up to crisscross applesauce. Bring your hands to your heart center and we'll sing Om Shanti 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 for peace, peace, peace after your in-breath. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. May peace come and give you a gigantic hug. May peace fill you up from your head all the way down to your toes. May you have peace and may you be peace. Thank you for sharing yoga with me, friends. Namaste. See you next time.